Knowing that nursing is both wonderful and hard, it's really important to maintain a balance. A lack of balance can lead to burnout. Burnout is one of the topics that over the last several decades, a lot of attention has been paid to, identifying what causes it and ways to prevent it. Burnout is a psychological response to a chronic exposure to a psychologically demanding job. Characteristics of burnout include cynicism, depersonalization, emotional exhaustion, and lack of self-efficacy. Bruzy tells us in 2019 that 15% of nurses have burnout. Only 50% of those are planning on leaving the work environment, which tells us 50% are planning on staying and working feeling the way that they do. This has significant ramifications for their coworkers, their patients, and the organizations they work with, their families, and themselves. Keywell reports that 66% of nursing students and new nurses experience burnout. My goal would be that the tools that we talk about this week help you not be one of those statistics. The organization and the nurse both have responsibilities to helping to prevent burnout. The organization can focus on the work environment, looking at staffing, ensuring nurses take their breaks, ensuring that the work environment is civil. Leadership is an important quality. Having a leader that a staff nurse can connect with, model, and trust is critical to preventing burnout. Those leaders should have their pulse on what's going on in that unit, identify departments and staff that are at risk, and help them prevent burnout. Resiliency is characterized by nurses that have good, strong relationships, both at home and in the work environment. Nurses that are resilient tend to have strong social relationships, are optimistic, have a sense of humor, are realistic in their job expectations, practice self-care, and have self-efficacy. This week I want to focus a little on self-efficacy and save the other topics for our next meeting. Self-efficacy, simply put, is the belief in yourself to do what you need to do. It's a belief that you can control your behavior or act in a way that will meet the goals that you want to achieve. Self-efficacy can be built over time. Chodwi tells us that setting stretch goals, getting out of your comfort zone, but not into your panic zone, is a very good way of building self-efficacy. It helps you learn to believe in yourself by doing things that are challenging to you. Try new things. Accept failure and criticism for what they are, opportunities to make you better. Don't be afraid to fail. Choose goals that are small. Eat that elephant just one bite at a time. Reframe your obstacles. Look at it from a positive point of view. Another activity that's in your realm of control is choosing where you work. Look for the right place for you. There are lots of signs as to a good organization to an organization that's struggling. Before you go in, take a look at their mission statement and their values. Do they match yours? Do you connect with the person that would be your direct leader? And is nursing leadership valued in the organization? Can you see it in the organizational charts? Are you reporting to a nurse? What is the organization's commitment to education, shared governance, opportunities that you can have input on how the organization chooses to care for patients? See if you can spend a little time on the floor you're considering working on. Watch the workflow. Watch the dynamic of the people that are working there. See how they treat one another. Nursing is a calling, and for most of us, it's a lifelong career. It takes stamina, resiliency, flexibility, and a sense of humor. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it interesting. Using these ideas and the tools we'll learn next week can help you make this a lifelong career.